The DPP's ongoing attempt to amend the Labor Standards Act passed a preliminary committee review last night.
Although the latest revisions will give employers more flexibility, business owners say they are still unhappy with the proposals. Some trade unionists say this proves business owners will never support any labor protections for workers.
As the noisy protests of opposition parties filled the air outside the Legislative Yuan last night, the latest Labour Standards Law amendment passed its preliminary committee review. If it becomes law, it will relax restrictions on overtime hours and shorten minimum rests between shifts. But in order to take advantage of the changes, a boss will have to sign a joint agreement with the worker in question, which will have to be verified both by the agency overseeing their specific industry and by the Ministry of Labour. The revisions are designed to benefit business owners, but bosses say they're still not happy.
If you ask business owners if they're satisfied with this amendment, basically, we're not satisfied, because we think there still isn't enough flexibility. Tens of thousands of businesses will have to report to official agencies when they want to extend overtime hours. How much extra work is that going to create? Say I want to do overtime tomorrow, but you only approve it next month. Then it loses any real meaning.
Business owners have expressed their wish for the voluntary agreements between Labour and management to be scrapped, saying they'll be a hassle to implement. Trade unions claim the provision for workers and bosses to make joint agreements is a spurious policy in the first place.
There are many business owners who are so insatiable that their greed wouldn't be satisfied even if you got rid of the Labor Standards Act entirely. The real result of these supposed agreements between labor and management will be that workers get the short straw, being overworked and underpaid.
The latest proposed revision to the Labour Act may have passed its review last night, but with workers' groups and business owners so entrenched in their opposing views, the fight is undoubtedly far from over.